Weinfurt with a great run. Grass got a little bit loose there on the bottom. Here comes Sauter. Aggressive move to the outside. Battle for second. Here comes Paul Payne. Magacy had to check up. There's no 3 wide allowed here at Tomah. Sauter down to the outside of Derek Grass. Paul Payne up to second. Keep your eye on the 31 of Jankowski. Your current point lead over Dylan Magacy. Sauter now to the outside. He's up to third. Jankowski gets loose down to turn number 2. Here comes Derek Grass to the outside of Monty. Weinfurter leads that time. Paul Payne, your fastest car on the racetrack. Really big drive by Jankowski. He gets by Grass. Move Jankowski up to 5th. Battle for the lead is on. Here comes Paul Payne. Payne looking to the inside now of Weinfurter. He's got no choice but to give him the lead as he gets the bumper there. Sauter likes to see him battle. Paul Payne now looking to the inside for the lead. Through turns number 3 and 4. Weinfurter hangs on by an eyelash. This time to the inside, he clears. Weinfurter looking to the inside, can't get it done. New leader is Paul Payne. Sauter now starting to close in the number 7. He swept both features last time they were here. He's looking to go back to back to back. Payne continues to try to run away here. This is Weinfurter in second. Jankowski now still holding off Magacy as Burrow goes a lap down. Sauter starting to close in for second. Coming back to 19 laps to go for Paul Payne at feature number 1. Jankowski now looking to get around Grass. Here comes Magacy, here quick qualifier, looking to the inside. Jankowski tries to slam it over, can't park to the bottom, and here comes Magacy. Sauter trying to dime in the corner, can't quite get the run to get to Weinfurter. Still side by side for 5th. Magacy to the inside of Jankowski. So far, everything going according to plan for Paul Payne. Magacy now gets by your point leader. He's up to 5th and digging for Grass. Now Sauter's reeled in. Weinfurter, the battle for second is on. Halfway home, 15 laps to go. Magacy now to the inside of Grass as the other Magacy, Mark Magacy, is all the back of Jankowski. Now side by side right there, Sauter inches closer to the back bumper of Weinfurter. Paul Payne wants to see the battle continue. Out the rearview mirror. 13 laps to go. Jankowski's been able to hold off Mark Magacy. Weinfurter still trying to hold off Tyler Sauter. The Everett Fox Memorial winner up to third, still charging hard for second. Laps to go for Paul Payne. McAsee now is closed into the back of Sauter. That's a battle for third. Oh boy, big contact between Mark McAsee and Corey Jankowski. Here comes Dylan McAsee now to the inside for third on Sauter. That's good for him with every pass. He's gaining points on your current point leader, Corey Jankowski. Next time by for Paul Payne will be 5 laps to go. McAsee now looks to the inside, nearly gives a bumper to Weinfurter. Sauter still hanging on to fourth, and it's Derek Gress over Corey Jankowski, Mark McAsee, and Monty Gress. Burrow took it back to the pit area 4 more times to go for Payne as McAsee still charges hard for second. McAsee's finally got the run. He looks to the inside, goes way wide, nearly makes contact. Coming back this time, 2 more to go for Payne. For second rages on. There was some contact between McAsee and Weinfurter. White flag in the air. One more time around. Got to the front early and drove away down the backstretch one final time. Coming home, your winner is going to be Paul Payne. Over McAsee, Weinfurter, Sauter, Gress, McAsee, Jankowski, and Gress. Well, the car's smoking, but he's got the helmet off. However, Paul Payne! Paul, third straight feature win here at this event. How's it feel to be down here in Victory Lane?
It feels good to be back because in the spring I got into the wall and I wasn't able to race, so it felt good. Yeah.
Has anyone told you that the wall hurts here?
Yeah, it hurts real bad.
Noted. Who are some of the people who help you get down here to Victory Lane tonight?
I got my 3 boys with me, Connor and Hunter and Preston, and I just want to thank my sponsor, JB, Justice Brothers, Car Care Products. Yeah.
You gonna be back here in Victory Lane again tonight?
I'll try if I don't use my brakes up. They're smoking.
He might use the brakes, he might have to use the bumper, but how about it for Paul Payne? Removal, Bonafide Security Solutions, Matty Sims Auto Repair and Tire, Trenter Properties, TLN Racing, number 707, this is Hunter Graham! To his outside of the Whitewater, Wisconsin, and the G&G Lawn Services, Ziggy Snow and Landscape, Sparks and Sons Trucking, Dad's Archery, Steitzel Heating and Cooling, AZ Plastering and Drywall, Finger Gun Designs, The Real McCoys, Gab's Photography number 126. This is Gage Cubits! Next row inside of Lake Mills, Wisconsin, and the Schwager Concrete, Highlands, Ryan's Auto Care, Black Iron Mercy, Scott Knoll Racing, Performance Fabrication, Grandma and Grandpa Knoll, Rock Lake Paint Repair, Schaefer's Auto Repair, Ford Tool Machine number 29, Axel Oldenhoff. To his is outside out of Farmington, Minnesota, in the Eternity Homes number 5. How about for Christopher Flynn? Starting next row inside in the Schwager Concrete, Highlands, Ryan's Auto Care, Black Iron Mercy, Scout Knoll Racing, Performance Fabrication, Grandma and Grandpa Knoll, Rock Lake Paint and Repair, Schaefer's Auto Repair, Ford Tool Machine number 62 out of Lake Mills, Ace Alden Hoff. To his outside, the Dave Bruno family, Shelley, Streets Racing, Ryan's Auto Care, Osborne Custom Painting, Steve's Car Care and Truck, Jesse Cron 55K Racing, Dale's Dogs, Jensen Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, Shield Racing, Eagles Nutrition, 189 Customs, Bumper to Bumper Lake Mills, Pete's Tire, Fort Atkinson number 17, Mason Lenz. Next row inside, the El Tequila Salsa, Images by Kelly, Incredible Bank, Horg Refrigeration, Shrivelly Radiators, Grandma Lynn, Couch Tax Service, King's Camper, C&J Auto Machine, Al Cool Radiators, ABG Masonry, Sayo Restaurant, Friendship House Restaurant, Custom Meals of Marathon, Village Asphalt, Prepper Music Company, Auto Skins Vinyl Wraps, Tyrese Race Engines, J. Van Deer Geese Cattle, Central Sawdust, Wisconsin, number 76 out of Merrill, Oliver Weinkoff. To his outside, your tonight's quick qualifier in the Rack Shack Barbecue, Rack Shack Bar and Grill, Boar's Night Out, Aces Wild, Croy Valley Foods Quality Service number 15 at Apple Valley, Minnesota, Justice Dubrava. Next row inside of the Plymouth, Minnesota, in the Weston Homes Mom and Dad sponsor number 27. This is Roman Crow. To his outside, your current point leader. He doesn't need an introduction, but we're going to give him one anyway. In the era Next Level Real Estate, 608 Graphics, Epic Media, Walter Doc 360, Whiskey River Bar and Grill, Advantage Argyle Service, Contract Supply of West Salem, Last Chance Trucking number 22 out of Alaska, Bentley Thompson! Next row inside, your track record holder in the Spankins Motorsports, Starks Garage, Better Concrete Construction number 10 out of Waterloo. Give it up for Emily Billings! To her outside out of Evansville, number 24, Blake Michael! Next row inside, the Wolfpack Apparel Promotions, Bedgar Concrete, Hill Tavern, Tim's Detailing, Range Property Maintenance, Lamb Equipment Rentals, Borderline Auto Sales, CR Custom Construction, Joa's Painting, Scott Johnson, Redline Barbecue and Catering, Bolliger Racing, G-Force Racing, Jano Collectibles number 5, out of Doylestown, Ransom Tate! Back of the bus on the outside, the Car Doctor, Josh the Lagger of Northwestern Mutual, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Conrad's Auto Care, Hot Dog Avenue, GT Camper Sales, Scenic RV, 1903 Saloon, Wilderness Hotel and Golf Resort, Myrtle Beach Pawn and Guns, Flexilla, Cello Racewear, Center Off, Creative Studios, TJ Hall, Victory Fuel, Nature's Novelties, Wilman Racing, ML Designs, Me Motorsports, Pingle number 19, out of Wisconsin Dells, Jackson Jump! Going green! Great jump on the outside by Cubits. Now they're looking 4 wide down the backstretch. That got, oh boy, look out, the number 22 of Thompson, down to the number 5 of Tate. Caution flags, restart zone. Here we go. 3 wide at turn number 1. Here comes Thompson. Right to the outside of Dubrava, your quick qualifier. Flynn lost the lead initially, now hangs on to it at turn number 4. Oh boy, this is getting dicey. Here comes Alden Hoff. A lot of bumper tag getting played at the front of this field. They're going to go 3 wide down the back. Now 4 wide into 3. Here comes Dubrava, your quick qualifier. Now digging all over the back of Emily Billings. Where did she come from? The winner of the LCQ. Look at the crack of the top 5. Billings is on a mission as Alden time by, we're going to have 10 laps to go here in this one. Graham now looking to the inside of Cubits. Here comes Billy to the outside of Dubrava. Axel Oldenhoff gets way loose. That opens the door for Weinkauf. Here comes Oliver. Battle for second as they dive into turn number 1. Oh, look out, look out, look out! Your leader goes around. What a narrow miss by Ace Oldenhoff. Zone. Here we go again! Whoa, hang on to it. Here comes Weinkauf. Now 3 wide behind him. Billings up top, digging for more. Contact! Around goes Cubits off the bumper of the 707. Mason Lenz goes for a half spin, gets it going. Cubits has got a problem. He's going to stop on the start-finish line. Yellow flag waves. Green, green, green once again. Here comes Emily Billings from the last chance qualifier to the last step on the podium as Oliver Weinkauf takes over the lead. New leader. Here comes Thompson. Once again to the inside move. Bentley Thompson up into 4th and digging for more. Oh boy, everybody got to hang on to it here in this one. Oliver Weinkauf trying to run away and hide with 7 laps to go. Oh, look out, look out. Oh boy, hard contact. Gonna have to go red flag, and tonight we're gonna see the first appearance.
The green is out, and here we go.
Already good battle for the lead. Here comes Emily Billings down to the inside of Axel Oldenhoff. Here comes Bentley Thompson. Look to make it 3 wide momentarily, but thinks better of it. Weinkauf leads off of 4. Here comes Bentley Thompson for 3rd. Coming back this time. 5 laps to go for Oliver Weinkauf. Billings gets loose. That allows Thompson to clear up into 3rd. Bentley Thompson on a mission now, trying to run down Axel Oldenhoff as Weinkauf runs away and hide. Christopher Flynn making a good recovery. Oh, look out, look out! Dubrava off of turn number 4. Has it rolling. We gonna stay green? Looks like we are. No, Charlie. You hurt my feelings. Here we go. Weinkauf got a great jump that time, but here comes Thompson on the inside of Oldenhoff on a turn number 2. Bentley Thompson up to 2nd. This is gonna get good. Coming back to 3 laps to go. Can Thompson get it done again? Two laps to go for Thompson. Gonna have to work hard to get there. Weinkauf trying to hang on as best as he can. Thompson going for feature win at number 5. He can get there, but this time by white flag in the air for Oliver Weinkauf. Down to turn number 1 they go. Down the backstretch one final time. Thompson's got to run. I don't think he's going to have enough time. Coming home your winner, Oliver Weinkauf. Over Thompson, Oldenhoff, Billings, and Crow, your top 5. Having a nice hand for Oliver Weinkauf here at Tomah Sparta Speedway Victory Lane. Now, you had probably the kid who's been the hottest this year, 4 feature wins, right up the rear view. Walk us through how you got it done.
You know, this is a tough track, and I don't know how I did it. I just adjusted from when I won it. Golden Sands. We started tight from Golden Sands because I'm always loose like I was at the end of the race. And we loosened it up and almost got fast time, but we won the feature though.
That's all that matters. Who are the people that help you back in that pit area?
My mom, my dad, and Bob Hartwig.
Now we have a tradition which you have to take part in. Go ring the victory bell. How about it for Oliver Weinkauf?
Green is out, and here we go. Lockington, right, in the 30. Boy, side by side for the lead. This is going to be good. Door handle to door handle.
Here comes little spot Easton Reedner on the outside, digging hard, looking for the lead. Here comes Grandpa Chico, the Choco Taco, looking to get up into the top two.
I'm looking at the Elko Speedway cars at the back. They're starting to make their way towards the front. 57, Jesse Fisher working the high side. He's up to third.
Yeah, he started the back of the bus all by himself. He's already working that top side well. He's got some really fast cars in front of him. Easton finished second last week at Dallas Raceway Park. Chico has already been to victory lane a couple times here this year.
They're starting to spread out a little bit now, but we've got a battle for the top spot. Nose to tail. The 30 car still up front.
That's the 7D of Easton Reedner leading over the 26 of Chico Reedner. Here comes Fisher in the number 57. Also your quick qualifier, Jorgensen up to fourth. The Elko drivers making their way towards the front of the field. Side by side for the lead. Out of turn number 2, new leader is Chico Reedner. And here comes Fisher right along with him.
Boy, you get out of the groove and you just lose it. Looks like the 7 has some problems.
Problems for Easton Reedner on turn number 4. Can he limp it back to pit road? I don't think he's going to get there. Definitely not. We're going to have to go yellow flag on the Speedway.
Things happen quick here at Tomah, that's for sure.
Here comes the Elko cars, but Reedner's got the advantage on Fisher for now. But here comes Jorgensen. Fisher digging to the outside, can't quite get the run he needs. 14 laps to go. Can Chico Reedner hold off Jesse Fisher? Chico continues the lead. Here comes Jorgensen. Sutherland still hanging on there in fourth. Little bit of bumper tag now, but about 9 laps time. Chico really working the bottom. If he wants to bring this one home, he's gonna have to earn it. Still side by side for second out of 2. Jorgensen is able to get right back to the bumper of Reeder, but he's not able to keep the run going. Same thing with Fisher on the top side.
I love how they're using the whole track here. Way down low in 1 and 2. They're all over the track.
Yeah, that second groove, especially in turns 1 and 2. On the bottom, you're on the new pavement. To the outside, you're on the old racing surface, which makes it very interesting. That might be helping out Chico right now with 7 laps to go. Contact again for second as they come out of turn number 2.
Jorgensen is known to come on strong at the end of these races, so he's looking for his opportunity on the bottom.
Yeah, and he's definitely making it work down there. Now he's just got to find a way around Chico as we come back next time to 5 laps to go. Chico now about a car length and a half advantage. This time by 5 more times around for Riedner.
Still side by side for second. You know, if these guys would quit racing so hard, one of them might have a chance at the leader.
Yeah, we don't allow 3 wide here at Tomah, so that does make it a lot more challenging. You got to be very careful with your moves as Jorgensen looks like he's giving the bumper to Chico.
Here we go, just a few laps to go. Chico up front. 57 of Fisher working the high side. This may be his opportunity. He's to the fender. Side by side, just a couple laps to go. 57 of Fisher giving a good run at it. Slid up high just a little bit. Chico is still leading.
Fisher slid wide that time out to the allows Jorgensen to get back there. How patient will he be, or will he use the bumper? We're going to find out just a handful of laps to go.
Oh boy, this is going to be a good one. Chico is still leading side by side for second. Carbon copy lap after lap. Chico Riedner in the 26. He's driven a perfect race. White flag is out. One more lap to go. Riedner on the inside. Here comes Fisher on the outside. Down the backstretch, we're going to have a drag race to the checkers. It's going to be close. Riedner wins it. Fisher in second. Jorgensen in third. Fourth place to Sutherland. Lockington in fifth. Stuber in sixth. Riedner in seventh. Hey, now that's great racing in the hobby stocks. How about that, race fans?
He's up out of the car. How about a nice hand for Chico Riedner? What a battle tonight, Chico. You had to work for this one. How's it feel?
Oh, them kids are tough, man. I'm sorry for my grandson. I ain't sure what happened there, but I was hoping we could finish first and second. But I got to thank some people on here. My dad, he follows me wherever I go, Fast Eddie Scrap and Salvage. Got to thank Donnie Fowler from Don's Truck and Auto, and Todd from Stoughton Tire and Auto, Burns Full Service, Wayne Ace Bus, Nelson Repair, Southern Aprons, my boy Willie Mays. He come on board this year, and got to thank all the veterans for doing what they did so we can do this. Thanks all the fans for coming out, because without you, there's no sense in us being here. I love this little place. I wish we could get more cars, but we'll see what we can do.
We'll definitely see what we can do, and guess what? You extended your points lead tonight. How about it for Chico Riedner? Devin Lee. And here we go! Goodwin with a great jump. Andrew Bortrager giving Rose a shot. Here comes Lee now to the outside, following Robbie Carter's tire tracks. Cale Slater right there as well. He was a quick qualifier earlier this season. Devin Lee working to the outside of Ayrton Brockhouse. Everything so far going good for Riley Goodwin. Battle right now for third. Here comes the short track princess to the inside of Slater. It's Rose Bortrager on the inside. Right behind her, the brother Andrew Bortrager. That's Robbie Carter, his outside. A lot of side-by-side racing going on here in this one. Still a lot of laps to go. This time by will be 4 laps in, 26 to go. Slater now takes the position away from Rose Bortrager. Puts Slater in third. Bortrager in fourth. Here comes the bicycle man, Robbie Carter. Look at the outside. Can't quite get it done on the entry. Changes gears to the bottom. All over the back bumper. But here comes Ayrton Brockhouse, the pissed off teenager, trying to make a drive to the front. Ayrton Brockhouse now past your quick qualifier. Also gets by Andrew Bortrager. Goodwin still out front over Dalton Lee. Then it's Cale Slater. Logan Carter about to go a lap down. Logan gives way to the inside. Slater now digging for second. Look at the inside. Makes a really deep drive into 3 and gets it done. Move Cale Slater up to second. Borntrager still holding off. Momentarily, Robbie Carter. Here comes Borntrager for third over Dalton Lee. Carter now looking to fall in her tire tracks and move himself up a position. Brockhouse continuing to work through the field. Look at the inside of Weiler. Down the backstretch they go. Goodwin continues to try to pull away here in this one. Oh boy, look out! The 0-1 of Weiler, hood up on the race car. That is not a fake Newton sticker, folks. You can't see through a hood. Might have bounced off the back chute wall. He's just trying to limp this thing around on the top side. Now he pulls the pin. Looks like he's going to head back to the pit area. He gets off the speedway safely. Elliott Weiler with problems in the 0-1. The battle up front starts to tighten a little bit. Goodwin over Slater. Then Borntrager, Carter, Lee, and Brockhouse. Brockhouse now to the outside. Move Aaron Brockhouse up another spot into 5th. Next time by will be halfway for Goodwin. He's going to have to work through some of the lap traffic. Slater is right there behind him. Logan Carter on the bottom going to end up going a second lap down. Here comes Slater. Battle for the lead is on as we're halfway. Robbie Carter now giving the bump and rolls. Borntrager down into turn number 3, but Borntrager hanging tough in third. Here comes Aaron Brockhouse. Here comes Carter to the outside. Oh boy, one car off the track. Sheckleman to the 11, but keeps it going. Carter now looking at the inside of Borntrager. Can't get it done. Slater all over the back of Goodwin. The battle for the lead rages on. The battle for third is just as fierce. Here goes Slater to the inside of Goodwin. Goodwin gets a good run off, hangs on to it. Oh, problems for Rose, Borntrager, and Carter. Robbie Carter off the pace. Pulls it down to the infield. That allows Brockhouse up to third and Devin Lee up to 4th. Problems for the bicycle man once again. Coming back to 9 laps to go. These two up front better figure it out because here comes the teenager. Side by side, Goodwin hangs on to the lead. Brockhouse lurking. Slater on the bottom tries to get it done. This time on a Ford, new leader is Cale Slater. Goodwin fights back but can't get it done. Brockhouse now right there. He's going to have 7 laps to try to get it done with a lot of lap traffic looming. Goodwin looks back to the inside. Slater uses the lap traffic as a pick. Goodwin slams the door shut on Brockhouse. Borntrager still holding on to a top 5 spot after the incident with Carter. Brockhouse now to the inside for second. This time by 5 laps to go. by Slater went wide. Here he comes, the point leader, looking for the lead. Here comes Ayrton Brockhouse. That time by new leader is Brockhouse at 4 to go. Slater tries to fight back. Nothing doing so far. Goodwin still right there for third. Then it's Devin Lee and Rolls Borntrager. Dalton Lee, Andrew Borntrager right behind her, still battling it out. This time by 2 more times around for Brockhouse. Down the backstretch they'll go. He'll pull away by a couple more car lengths. If Slater wants to mount a charge, now's the time to do it. White flag in the air. They're going to dive back down through turns number 1 and 2 one more time. Down the back 40 they will go. Ain't nobody going to catch this kid here tonight. Coming home your winner is Ayrton Brockhouse over Slater, Goodwin, Lee, and Borntrager. Proud dad Tim Brockhouse joining Ayrton down here in Victory Lane. Ayrton, now it's probably your worst qualifying effort this year so far, but you still found a way here to Victory Lane tonight. How's it feel?
It feels pretty good, but I'm car feel like a pile of junk today, but hopefully we can get it good for tomorrow, and hopefully we can get another trophy tomorrow, and I'll give this trophy away over in the pit, so whoever meets me first, I'll give it away, so who wants it?
We're going to have to start calling you the trophy hunter. Now I need you to do me a favor here. In this yellow bucket in my hand I have 21 raffle tickets. Your dad tonight is going to give away a free tire to one Arrow kids. So do me a favor, don't look in there and grab one of those tickets, and we're going to see who's going home with a free tire tonight, courtesy of Tim Brockhouse.
So I don't want that one, I want this one.
Who wants that one? 21.
21.
So the number is 21. The car who finished dead last in the feature goes home with a free tire tonight, courtesy of Tim Brockhouse. Thank you very much, Tim. Ayrton, head on over there and ring that victory bell. How many for Ayrton Brockhouse? Here we go! Jorgensen gets the jump that he needed. Looking to get it done, but here comes Vian back to the inside. Vian hangs on. There's Mike Kruger there as well, defending Tim Meyer Memorial Champion. Move Kruger up to second. Him and Vian got a lot of history. This year they've had plenty of trash talk between them. Well, now it's time to put your money where your mouth is. This time by 12 to go. The hands working hard behind the steering wheel, number 34. Nearly gets to him on the inside that time on turn number 2. Down the back stretch. Kruger gets a good run right to the back bumper. Vian goes a little bit wide. Kruger's able just to hold the bottom a touch longer. That might be what he needs. That time by Vian nearly slams the door shut. Kruger's going to lose a couple car lengths down the back stretch. This time by coming back to 10 laps to go. That time by Jorgensen, the fastest car on the racetrack by about 1/1000th of a second over Vian. Kruger might just be losing the back end of that car just a little bit as he gets a little squirrely onto the exit of the corner. This time a much better drive, but he's got some work to do if he wants to get back to Vian. As always, want to thank Midwest Aerial Imaging for being here tonight, the official camera crew of Tomah Sparta Speedway. You can catch all of tonight's heat racing and feature racing action on their YouTube page. Also, big thanks to Cranberry Country Towing and Recovery Safety Crew, the official safety crew of Tomah Sparta Speedway. Thankfully, we only had to see them once tonight. Let's hope it stays that way. Coming back this time will be 6 more times around for Charles Vian Jr. Kruger gets a good run that time. The returns number 1 and 2 inches, just a little bit closer. Can that car finally be coming back to him as he looks to dime in the corner again? 5 more times around for Vian. Kruger that time really got back within a car length, but Vian able to pull away down the straightaway. Vian nearly clipped the grass that time, getting down to turn number 3. Now Kruger kind of changes gears, looks to run the same line and kind of dime in that corner. Still within a few car lengths, 3 laps to go this time by for Charles Vian Jr. Down the backstretch they go once again. Kruger not relinquishing. He's trying to hang on and get back to him. It gets a little bit loose that time. 2 to go for Vian. He's just got to put 2 good laps together. Jorgensen gets really loose that time. He's starting to fade in the white number 1. White flag gonna fly this time. Good run for Vian down the back stretch at a turn number 2. He's going to power ahead once again. Coming home your feature winner, Charles Vian Jr. There's some booze up there. How do you feel about that?
I don't really care. Don't bother me.
Well, here's that. I think you earned it tonight.
They're jealous.
Ooh, strong words from your feature winner. Now, this is what, your second feature win this year. You already came in as the point leader to be extending that lead. Obviously, we saw some of the competition involved with instance last week at Dells Raceway Park. Kind of made it easy for you, but you still had to hold off Mike Kruger. I know you have some words for Mike. You always do.
No, not really. Not today. He was fast. He was on my rear the whole race. I was actually kind of surprised. I broke a shock earlier today, so I kind of won the setup, and it paid off, I guess. Starting on full paid off, too.
I'm sure we'll see you back here in Victory Lane again this year. How about it for Charles Vian Jr.? Much better start that time for Gress, but Jankowski still gets the run through the top of the corner. Here comes Derek Gress to the outside. Monty Gress has a problem. Oh boy, sparks fly into the back of the pack. Bad break for Dylan Mackesy. He had to check up in this one. Jankowski looks to get away. Tyler Sauter way up in the third groove. Mark Mackesy nearly put Sauter in the wall that time off of 2. They both keep it going. Corey Jankowski, your leader over Derek Gress, Jeff Weinfuter, and then Paul Payne. Jankowski was fast early on, but faded during that last feature. Can he find a way to get it done and help extend the points lead here tonight? Weinfuter right there as well, looking at the inside of Gress. Can't quite get there. Here comes Paul Payne. Payne looking at the inside. Oh, big contact. Sparks flying for third. Weinfuter might have a problem, might have taken it off the back chute wall that time. Now here goes Mark Mackesy to the inside. Weinfuter loses another position. Move Paul Payne up to third. Can he go back to back to back to back? There's a giant golf cart down on the front stretch. Where did that thing come from? Corey Jankowski continues to lead right now. Paul Payne would be your overall winner in third. They continue continue to battle for second. Little bit of contact that time as Payne gets to the inside of Gress. Jankowski loves to see the battle in the rear view. Next time by will be 1/3 in, 20 laps to go. Gress goes way wide. Here comes Paul Payne for second. He's bringing Mark Mackesy right along with him. Dylan Mackesy, tonight's quick qualifier. All over the back of Weinfer. That's a battle for the top 5. Andy Burrow's going to give way for Jankowski. Payne has to go to the outside. Payne is running about 0.3 of a second faster. Jankowski just trying to run away and hide. Laps take him out of the wayside with 18 to go. The battle is closing quickly. Here comes Paul Payne. Down the backstretch, they're going to battle once again. Mackesy has faded a little bit. They're in third, but he was able to get by Gress. Here comes Dylan Mackesy now. He's gotten by Weinfer, so is Tyler Sauter. New leader is Paul Payne down the back chute. Jankowski looks to give him a bumper, can't get it done. 14 laps to go for Payne. This guy loves coming to this event every year. Jankowski not quite letting him get away, but that time a bobble off the corner allows Payne to scoot off into the distance. Mark Mackesy now making his way up there in third. Here comes Dylan Mackesy as well. Sauter all over the back of Gress. That's for fifth. As the laps keep on ticking away, Paul Payne inches forward with the lead. Looking to go 4 in a row here at the Marzovka Twin 30s. 10 more times a row for Payne. Jankowski still hanging tough in second. He stepped up the pace a little bit. He was faster that last time by as Mackesy right there closes ahead for second. This time by for Paul Payne. 0.2 faster the gap. 1 second for Payne out front with 8 to go. Dylan Mackesy starting to run down to the top 3. Jankowski inches closer again, but Mackesy's knocking on the back door. That's going to be a battle real soon for second. Second and third, both faster than your leader as they battle it out. This next time, Bob will have 5 to go. Here comes Mackesy now. Looks to the inside for second. Can't get it done. Now he's got the run. Sparks fly off of Mackesy's. Even with the sparks flying, he's still on the inside. This time by 4 to go. Sparks continuing to fly off the number 12. Something to watch as we come back to 3 to go. Dylan Mackesy all over the back of your point leader. A little bit of bumper tag as they go through turns number 1 and 2. 2 between Jankowski and Dylan Mackesy. Now the 93 jumps to the top side. Can't get the run he needs. 2 laps to go for Paul Payne. White flag and a fly. One more time around for Payne. Mackesy showing the impatience with Jankowski. They'll work through turns 1 and 2, but going back to back to back to back, Paul Payne gets it done.
Payne won the first feature of lacrosse last week. He's won 3 of the last 4 since February 18th.
Jankowski goes for a spin off of turn number 4. That's no bueno. Coming home with the overall here tonight, and I'm going to repeat it, back to back to back to back. It's Paul Payne. Now, I heard you say it, your brakes gone on this car?
Oh yeah, they're used up. Oh, they're used up. Yeah.
Looks like you got some work to do when you get back to the shop tonight, but you're going home once again the overall winner of the Marzovka Twin 30s. How does that feel?
Feels really good. Yeah, the car was a lot of brake. It is real tight, and it was turning really good and just tight. So, but it worked. It worked. Yeah.
You got it done once again. Now you got to go for the three-peat. Coming home, your